Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, be sure to check out my Patreon, where you can get variety show reactions like Twice as 16 and Dreamcatcher Mine, as well as live stage reactions to this Espo's Coachella performance. The link is in the description below. Please check it out. Hello everyone, welcome to First Gen K-pop fan reactions. My name is Arnold, aka Hawkflame. I am a First Gen K-pop fan. I go after groups from the 90s like HOT and SCS. And I'm going to do a bit of a different new feature to this channel starting today, and it's called Throwback Thursdays. And yeah, I know, Throwback Thursdays. Everyone does Throwback Thursdays. There's a million and one K-pop reaction channels that do Throwback Thursdays. And what they usually do, they usually do a reaction to an older, maybe first generation, second generation, maybe early third gen video. I'm going to do something different because every video I saw it here, hey, I'm a first gen K-pop fan, go back to groups of the 90s, HOT, SCS, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to actually sort of use that to my advantage here a little bit and create a different spin on Throwback Thursdays. Whereas instead of just throwing back to older videos, which again, these are not mostly, some of these can be older videos, they're going to be like, these are not going to be brand new comebacks, obviously. Instead of that, I'm going to be doing second gen, third gen, and fourth gen covers of first gen videos, the ones that I grew up with, the first gen songs, ones that I already been familiar with years ago. And so, like I said, because I don't need to do reactions to first gen. I've seen the first gen. I lived through that. So I thought it would be a great place to start with that. And what a better place to start with than with, again, I'm also not only a first gen fan, I'm also an SM girl group fan. And before we get started, I already did check out aespa's Dream Come True. It's freaking awesome. I checked that out before I started this channel, so that's unfortunately that's not gonna be covered here because I already know that. I already watched that video a million times. I really like their it's kind of a perfect match for me because I was an aespa fan. I'm a Mai, and I'm an SCS fan too. So, that cover that's already taken care of. I cannot react to that one, but I still haven't checked out. I've been purposely holding on to this one for a little bit. Is Red Velvet's cover of SCS's Be Natural. I like SCS's original Be Natural. It's a really great R&B, late 90s, early 2000s. I think it came out in 2000. Right around there. That's one of the last songs I checked out before I sort of drifted off from K-pop. And I love Red Velvet. I'm huge Silky bias, but I love the rest of the group too. And yeah, so why not? It's a perfect place to start for this if I want to kick off this version of Throwback Thursdays. And so without further ado, I'm gonna check out Red Velvet's cover of classics SES Be Natural. Oh, I love this choreo already. This is kind of this camera work in choreo is kind of. Has this been one? There has to be one continuous shot, but I love this. It feels like it's sort of been. I love these long takes. Doing like this, the constant camera movement. I think this is 2014, so no Yeri yet. Obviously, okay, first of all, the song is great. Obviously, the vocals, great. I'm gonna take a chance. Okay, I hate to pause right now because I'm really liking this. Well, obviously it goes without saying I love the song, but I really like it. It feels so. This take on this, it feels like this is the right way to update this because it doesn't sound like it's still very R&B. But it sounds very more 2000s 21st century R&B. I think they updated they played up the instrument a little bit more, but it's not super heavy. It's still but it's a little bit more prominent. That's what it feels like for me compared to the original one. And of course the vocals, if you want to do, I feel like if you want to cover SCS SM vocals, you got to do another SM group, another vocally ascending. Unless it's either Red Velvet or maybe Mamamoo could cover them. But I think Mamamoo could also do a good job with this vocally. But sounds great. Again, I like the instrumentals updated perfectly, and but man, this video I like. One of the things I really like videos where they do something. It's super stripped down and basic, but they still manage to make it kind of intricate and interesting in some way. Like there's nothing here. There's just basically in this empty room with chairs, with a few chairs. But like the camera movement, the choreo, the way that they're sort of using the chair and doing the choreo around the chair and all that, and it's so it makes it what seems it's obviously very sparse, but it doesn't feel sparse. Like in terms of the set, in terms of what things are going on, It kind of low-key reminds me of like the what was that Janet Jackson song that she does with that. It's just basically her. It's a black and white video, just her in the chair that came on. It came out like in the late '80s. I wish I named and I'll put the name of the song in the. It'll be showing up. It'll be showing up right now at the bottom of the screen. But yeah, it very much reminds me of that, and I like the kind of simple, I like what's just simple choreography. It was just the choreo, the vocals, and just one prop that they're using for the choreography. That's really cool. And again, obviously there are multiple cuts in here, but the way the camera is moving, it feels like it's very It feels very smooth and very continuous. So there's not like no jarring cuts, It feels, and obviously there are multiple transitions and fades in shots fade from one to the other, but doesn't feel like it feels very smooth. That's the best way to put it. Anyway, yeah, lucky this so far, and let's continue on with it. Wendy's vocals, oh my god, man. And it's like, when did the chair become red? By the way, so this is Taeyong from SM Rookies. Right, and Taeyong, this is obviously for NCT. Oh man, I love the way the camera's moving around and it's like going in and out. It adds so much to this. Oh my god. And it's from black and white to this the red. That's so cool. Like the colors. Like what they did with the colors, man. God damn, those red suits look so good on them. Wait, when did those chairs get there? Like, what is it more here? Okay. Oh, that's it. Well, man, that was such a cool video. Yeah, that's such a cool take on this. Like, I love the song is it already started at a high level because I already started on a high level with this because I already love the song, obviously, and it did a nice update of the '90s classic. The nice it was the nice it was very the '90s music video, if I remember correctly, it was all black and white. It was very smooth. It was very like it had the element. It had that elegance to it. I think they're all similarly dressed in like suits, and and that was great. That was fantastic. But then this one took this and sort of updated in such a cool way. Like that choreo, I love the way the camera moved around and the choreo and like the chairs and and the way they introduced color. Like the first, I didn't even like. It's like when the chairs became red, it's like it just popped, you know. Or they showed the red chairs, it just like popped. And then when they showed they're wearing the red suits, it just grabbed my it just popped so cool. And the whole thing was so, oh man, Red Velvet music videos are consistently some of the best like directed, like I want to see who makes the Red Velvet. I want to know the name of the people, the directors of the Red Velvet music videos, because they're always so interesting and so well shot. I mean, between this, but they're also so very different. Like, you know, this and Russian Roulette is also my. Russian Roulette was up till was for the longest time, you know, the best, my favorite K-pop video from a visual standpoint. But now it's got some competition, and of course it's from other Red Velvet videos. Like, you know, because I love the visual stylings of Feel My Rhythm, and this one also looks amazing. And it's like, so, yeah, man, this, because they're doing so, and but the thing is, all three of them are interesting and visually interesting, exciting in so many different ways, you know, like it's totally, this video is totally different from Russian Roulette, which is totally, and it's totally different from their previous, you know, from their first, from the debut, Happiness, and it's totally different from, you know, from you know, like something like Oompa Oompa or Queendom. And Queendom's totally different, very different from Be Natural. Yeah, it's obviously different from Be Natural, but very different from Feel My Rhythm. And Feel My, and it's so, oh man, every single Red Velvet music video impresses me. And this is such a cool, and this is so, like, everything was like yeah, when the camera moved and the colors changed, and you saw the reds, and you saw the red suits, and like, wow, I just felt like going, wow, each time. Man, this is so cool. Anyway, I kept saying cool over and over again. Before I start really repeating myself constantly at this point with praise for Red Velvet, I'm just going to cut this short right now, because otherwise I'm just going to continue on talking about how awesome Red Velvet is. And anyway, until next time, take care.